The man ignored his girlfriend's objections and bathed in all the bottled water. It was scorching hot outside, and even a single sip of water felt like a luxury. He was soaking comfortably at the bottom, while his girlfriend was completely confused. Still, the man couldn't care less. Back in his past life, when the apocalypse hit, torrential rain, extreme heat, and zombies started falling from the sky, he had been cornered by zombies with nowhere to run. Then some mysterious force pulled him back in time. The apocalypse sent him right back to the day before it all started. In this life, he made up his mind to end this disaster with his own hands. To survive the floods this time, he headed straight for the city's fanciest hotel. He planned to rent the top-floor presidential suite, using half his savings. Who would have guessed his ex-girlfriend would be sitting at the front desk, the same one who used to look down on him and call him poor. Seeing him rent a luxury suite, she immediately started mocking him. She asked if he even had that kind of money. But when the card machine beeped with approval, the ex's face dropped. She couldn't figure out how he suddenly got so rich. Soon, he went to a wholesale supply warehouse and bought half the stock with his remaining savings. He had all the supplies delivered to the hotel. Shortly after, heavy rain began to fall. It rained continuously for 7 days and 7 nights. Weak from hunger, his ex came to his door begging for help and asking to be let inside. The man didn't want anything to do with her and simply kept eating instant noodles and drinking cold soda by himself. When the rain finally stopped, many thought they had survived, unaware that an even fiercer heat wave was coming. The ex lay helpless in the scorching hallway, while the man bathed comfortably in cold water inside his room. A supply drop was scheduled for 9 o'clock the next morning, so he decided to leave the night before. As he was heading out, the ex grabbed his pants with her weak hands and begged for a single drop of water. The man refused with a cold voice. He quickly reached the stadium where the supply drop was taking place and rested after finding a safe spot. Suddenly, a massive crack ripped across the sky, and swarms of zombies started pouring out. Screams instantly echoed from all around. Using his strong combat skills, the man wiped out the nearby zombies in just a few moves. He reached the drop point and restocked his gear and supplies. Just then, he spotted a woman trying to fend off a zombie. He recognized her as the one who had helped him in his past life. The man performed a heroic rescue, kicking the zombie far away. Gathering her last ounce of strength, the woman finished off the zombie. The man was thrilled and decided to take her back to his hotel. When the woman saw the mountain of supplies, her mouth started watering. Soon, she freshened up and got ready, leaving the man completely captivated by her looks. Blushing from his gaze, she asked what they should do next. The man handed her a weapon for home defense and went out to gather more supplies. The moment he stepped out of the hotel, other residents spotted him and figured it was a chance to loot his goods. They all gathered and rushed to his room. The woman told them to leave, but they forced the door open anyway. Ecstatic upon seeing the supplies, they looted everything within minutes. Devastated, the woman broke down. Just then, the man returned, comforted her, and swore to get revenge. They immediately surrendered right in front of him. The man ordered them to leave the hotel, but they refused, arguing that it was too dangerous outside. The man threatened that anyone who stayed would face severe punishment. Left with no choice, they fled in panic. Finally, the man reached the room of the looting ringleader, who began begging for mercy and hoping for forgiveness.